Pretty sure the manual recommends to keep this below 4,000 RPM during the break-in. Well, look at that. Finally getting back out on this thing. It's been over a week waiting for some decent weather to do it again. It's late April and we're still getting snow once in a while. It's terrible. I'm 90 kilometers in, and I'm still the only one that's driven this thing so far. It's still a little too cool out for Tracy's liking. Another little Ninja out. Sold her 250 the other day. It actually went to a 71-year-old man. He's just retired and planning to ride the wheels off of it. He actually came to see it on his CBR 125, and it was like 0 degrees that day. He didn't really care, just out for a ride. I'll pull over for a second, have a look at this. Installed this today. Voltmeter / USB charger. And put the old Pro Grip tank pad on it. Keep from scratching the crap out of it with zippers. Man, when you start hammering through the gears like that, almost makes it hard to believe that I'm reading about people having trouble with the transmission on this thing. People saying they're finding a lot of false neutrals and stuff, and I don't know, I don't feel it one bit. It's just as smooth as anything. Man, it's nice to be just out and functioning again today. Spent the last couple of days confined to the couch or the bed. Sick as a dog. Far from feeling 100% today, but the sun was shining and the bike was calling, I guess. I'm pretty sure the manual recommends to keep this below 4,000 RPM during the break-in. How's that even possible? I don't think you could do the speed limit below 4,000. I'm a firm believer that the break-in procedure that's listed in the owner's manual is more written by lawyers than anything else. Safe, middle of the road way to break in the engine that doesn't lead to anyone dying. Seen today that the Canadian Superbike series released a press release on Ninja 400s. They're going to be allowed to compete in the lightweight class, but I think there's going to be some limitations on them for horsepower, and I think they're going to have to use basically a borrowed power commander from CSBK. It's going to limit the RPM. The red line is going to be something like 9,500 or something like that to keep the power down, try even them out a little bit. Hopefully they can get them evened out to keep the whole class competitive, because it seems like they're having a hard time with that around the world with the different series that they race in. Yamaha wasn't real happy about the fact that the R3 used to run away with a lot of these races, and now you got a dozen Ninja 400s up front. They're not doing such a good job evening out the playing field though. definitely nice to get out, but you're not out very long before that cold air starts cutting through you. The difference between this and the 250, it's not a ton of horsepower, but it's just enough. It gives you the ability to kind of wind up the speed in a shorter amount of time. You know, if you see a nice turn coming or something and you really want to hit it with some extra speed, you don't have to drop 3 gears and, you know, hold it wide open to get there. It's actually kind of funny that I've got probably a couple 100 kilometers on so far this year, and it's all been on, you know, 250s, 400s. The whole time my ZX-10 is still sitting there without a battery even in it. Haven't even fired it up yet. My fingertips are starting to tingle. I think it might be time to head home.